Welcome to Schein Chats. I'm Jennifer Kim Field, Vice President of Corporate Social Responsibility at Henry Schein. And today I'm joined by Patrick Casey, Director of Marketing at Colgate. So first off, Patrick, thank you so much for joining us at the 2017 Greater New York Dental Meeting. We really appreciate your taking the time with us.
No, thank you for hosting me. I really appreciate it.
And I'd be remiss to say thank you so much too for being our exclusive partner for the past 13 years. I think that our relationship has shown that we have a shared mission of doing well by doing good together. And I think that's what we're going to be talking about today with our Facebook viewers over the next 10 minutes or so. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Excellent. All right, so talk to us a little bit. I know that the viewers won't be able to see this, but when you walk into the conference center, there's a big sign that says Colgate and your Make-A-Wish partnership banner. Talk to us a little bit about how that came to be.
Sure. So we started a program with Colgate and Make-A-Wish back in 2015. And the basics of the program is, we will donate 5% of all of this, off the sale of all the sales prices of all of our children's toothbrushes that are purchased by dental offices. And for those that don't know what Make-A-Wish is about, it's really a terrific foundation that makes wishes come true for children that are diagnosed with, medically very bad medical conditions. They're going through challenging times, and the foundation basically creates experiences with the family and with the child, and really help them think through and inspire them of what their wish could be. And they do all the planning and all the executing and implementation of the program with the families and work with the physicians to make it happen. So we're really happy about the program. We've received tremendous positive feedback. And it's nice at the convention. We had the huge banner up promoting Make-A-Wish program.
That's wonderful. And it's something that's fairly new. I know that our relationship has been long-standing, and it takes time, right, for any kind of relationship to come to be. So how has it been so far? You started off in, 2015?
2015, yes.
And so you have 2 years under your belt. Things going well?
Yeah, it's amazing to hear kind of the feedback we've received and the response from not only our employees to our partnership with the Schein FSCs to all the dental offices. It's one of those things where we didn't know what to expect, and from year one to year two and looking beyond into next year, it continues to grow and to grow. And we're happy to hear that we've donated over $650,000 already.
Wow!
Towards Make-A-Wish over that short time period. So lots more to come.
Congrats on that. That's great. That's amazing. And I know our field sales consultants and your oral care consultants really work hand in hand in the community, right? Like they're the boots that are on the ground working together in partnership, which I love, hearing about how they go into the doctor's offices together and talk about this program. Talk to us a little bit about how that relationship works and what is it that they do, what's sort of that magic sauce, right? The secret sauce that sort of helps make that happen, where they're talking about this Make-A-Wish program to the customers.
Yeah, so we've had a great partnership with Henry Schein, over the past 13 years. So we're exclusive partners with you, and we really think of it as a team in terms of planning, in terms of sharing ideas, and then communicating it to all of the dental offices and the dentists and hygienists and dental assistants. And so it's one of those things where they really bought into the program as well, and a lot of it's really just sharing awareness of the program with the people we work with. Because when people hear about it, they get excited, they really get engaged with it, they want to hear more. And everyone wants to feel a little bit good about the decisions that they make. So Schein's been a great partner.
That's great. And what effect do you think that's had on the dental practitioners, as our field sales consultants and oral care consultants for Colgate are going in and talking about this? What effect have you seen, or any examples that you've heard or stories?
Sure. I think it's made a big impact. And I think, the dental professionals, they work day in, day out trying to care for their patients and trying to create better patient outcomes, right? And they care about the communities they live in, they care about their patients. And this is one thing where it's a small decision can make a huge impact on the life of one child. There was a recent WISH study not that long ago that showed that, when a kid goes through the Make-A-Wish program, it actually potentially help improve their overall health and emotional well-being while they're going through this challenging time.
That's great.
And sometimes it could even be the turning point in their care. And the feedback you get from the families and the children themselves has been tremendous. And we try to share those experiences and stories with the offices. But it connects with them as well, because they know that the more they buy their toothbrushes, they're giving back and they're giving more. And it's a very tangible kind of benefit that they would feel good about. So we've had tremendous feedback, and yeah, we've had lots of good stories actually have come back on a regular basis. One
good.
actually from a Schein rep not that long ago. Yeah,
tell us a little more.
And you know, he was in the office trying to talk about our overall Colgate products.
Right.
And you know, he was talking to the dental hygienist about the Make-A-Wish program, and she calls over the dental assistant. He didn't really know what was going on, and as he was telling her about the program, she started to cry.
Oh my goodness!
Because she actually had a daughter that had cystic fibrosis and had recently had her wish come true.
Oh, that's amazing.
And so when she heard about what we were doing, she was like, you know what, you guys are making you'll make such a big impact in the program. So continue it, and the office kind of has now worked with us after that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, even with their oral care consultants, whether it's a patient of a hygienist or a dentist that they know has been treated, and they share that feedback, or whether it's personally connected to them.
Sure.
We hear lots of heartwarming stories.
Yeah, and it takes it beyond just a toothbrush, right? Right now,
yes.
It brings a little bit more heart to it, right? In terms of people caring, and we hear of so many studies now that say millennials are looking for these kinds of things, whether it's a place for them to work or as they're making consumer decision making, that they're the cohort that's looking for this the most. So are you hearing this and sensing this and feeling it as well through this program?
Yeah, definitely. From what we know of millennials, they're optimistic about the future. They want to care for their communities, whether it's the companies they choose to work with or volunteer.
Right.
And yeah, we've definitely had a strong connection in that respect. And I think the one thing that I love about Colgate is, we're a caring company, and we care about the communities we serve, we do business in, and the people we serve every day. And we do a lot with kids, and trying to help kids smile and try to help them create a future they can smile about. So. We do, in addition to Make-A-Wish, we do a Bright Smiles, Bright Futures program, which is a great outreach program that provides free education and oral care screenings to underserved communities.
That's great.
We also work closely with you and the ADA on Give Kids a Smile program.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that partnership. That's been 15 plus years in that relationship as well. So that's been amazing.
Yeah, and part of it's donations, part of it's free samples and things like that.
Right.
But those are things that people are passionate about, especially with the millennial generation. So we think it'll only get bigger and better.
Sure. And there's such a rise, right, of the number of women that are in dental school right now, and the younger generation that's coming up that's wanting to better understand how to be able to give back to the communities. I think this is going to be critical, and it's a great way for us to partner together, because I think that our companies, this is exemplary of the doing well by doing good, right? So for Henry Schein, having an enlightened self-interest and understanding that giving back to society is one of the stakeholders as it relates to supplier relationships like with Colgate and with others, as well as employees, our Team Schein members. It's critical to have that network and that mosaic of the different stakeholders to be able to do good in the community, but also give back and do well in business, right? So I would say it's sort of two sides of the same coin, being able to do good, but do well, right? And I'm sure that's the same philosophy within Colgate too.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think you choose the programs that are consistent with your values, and I think consistent with our partners' values as well. And I think that's where you make the biggest impact, because it's something you truly believe in, and you're doing it for the right reasons, and you try to be consistent with that support over time. So I totally agree.
That's great. So I'm sure viewers are wanting to know. So this program with Make-A-Wish has been around for 2 years. Can you tell us what's in store for 2018, or is it still a secret, or can you unveil anything more? Or
so, I guess our intention is to make it bigger and better, for sure. I think in 2018, there's a few things we're looking at. I think one is we've grown year upon year. So we definitely want to make it bigger, because we want to make more wishes come true and help kids smile in general. So that's kind of our ultimate goal for next year. The good news is we have a lot of great toothbrushes to support the program.
Right.
So we have a wide range of brushes across different age groups. And we have a lot of strong licenses that the kids love. So like Trolls and Minions, and we just launched Peppa Pig for the younger
wonderful.
kids.
Yes, my daughter loves that, so thank you.
You're welcome. We've had, so we try to make sure that they're up to date and relevant for the kids, so that the kids will want those products, and then the dental offices will want to support the program, in addition to making sure that they're picking the right product for their patients. So I think using the licenses as a way to build the program next year.
Excellent.
And also we're exploring a few other categories that are relevant to kids to make it even bigger and better as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if people want to learn a little bit more as it relates to customers, potential customers, where can they go for more information? Is it their oral care consultants through Colgate?
Yeah, there's a few options. I think one is definitely reach out to our terrific and knowledgeable oral care consultants at Colgate. They're willing to lend a hand and give you more information. With our Schein field sales reps as well. They also know very much well about the program and can share the details. And then also colgateprofessional.com is our main site.
Great.
And there's also more information around Make-A-Wish on the site as well.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
No, thank you very much. Yeah.
And thank you to our Facebook viewers for tuning in. Please visit henryschein.com/ScheinChats to see a little bit more about our past conversations, and we look forward to seeing you the next time. And thanks again to you, Patrick, for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.